Oh my! And Lisa Caponigri joins us, and she is Lisa of Lisa's Italian Kitchen. Hello, Lisa. How are you?
Dear?
Good to have you with us.
Thank you. Good to be here.
I'll tell you what, it smells delicious. It looks delicious. I've got a feeling it is delicious.
That's right.
This woman, your grandmother's Sicilian.
Correct.
You lived half your life in Italy.
Correct.
You are 100% Italian.
That's right.
And you sure can cook.
Thank you.
Wow. Here's
Thank
what
you.
Lisa's bringing you from her kitchen. You get 2 of these 2.5-pound trays of either lasagna or eggplant. Or you can get a combo, 1 of each. They're brand new today. They're only available here. And you got good things like ricotta, mozzarella, Parmigiano, Reggiano. You say it better.
Exactly.
So tell me what's in a lasagna.
Let me tell you about this classic cheese lasagna.
How about if you tell me and I'll eat?
I think that's a great idea. That's
I
what
do
you
too.
should do.
Good.
Well, the key to not having watery lasagna, you notice how there's no water in this dish. And what's the major complaint about lasagna when you go out and eat it in a restaurant? Why is there water in my dish? Well, there's no water in this dish.
Okay.
It's nice and solid. And that's because of the type of cheeses that I use. So the first cheese is the whole milk mozzarella. So there's no water in this. It's nice and firm.
Oh my.
Isn't that wonderful? And it's a creamy, decadent taste.
It is
that
indeed.
you get from the cheeses.
You got it. And the noodles seem to just melt in my mouth.
Well, the pasta is, of course, imported with durum wheat flour from Italy.
Okay.
And then what about the ricotta? This ricotta is the same thing. Nice, firm, because this is whole milk ricotta. So you notice no water. And there's no water in your dish with the ricotta, the mozzarella, and of course the third cheese, the king of all cheeses.
Are you ready?
Parmigiano Reggiano.
Don't you love the way she says that?
He loves that.
It just rolls off the tongue. I'm loving your cheese lasagna. This is phenomenal.
Well, you know, everyone asks me, Lisa, you never have water in your plate, never have water in your dish. That's why. And of course, to top it off, I only use the San Marzano tomato.
Well, you wrote a book called Whatever Happened to Sunday Dinner.
I did.
Sunday Dinner is back with this, and it's so easy.
And it's delivered to your door.
And we also have the eggplant. Now, how do I prepare this at home? You've done all the work for me.
Yes.
What do I have to do?
Very simple.
Okay.
You take either one of these, either the eggplant or the classic cheese lasagna, out of your freezer. Maybe when you leave in the morning, put it in your kitchen sink or on your counter, let it thaw all day, pop it into your oven for 30 minutes. Maybe you forgot to take it out of your freezer. So you get home and it's frozen, cook it for 90 minutes.
Really?
It goes right from the freezer to the oven to your dinner table.
I love that. Oh,
absolutely perfect.
So I got to tell you, we're getting limited in the eggplant already. Fewer than 150 to go around the eggplant. We better talk about the eggplant before it's gone. But I'll tell you what, I just chowed down on some of that lasagna. Okay, Eggplant City. Look at this as she scoops it out.
My eggplant is the way eggplant parmigiana is made in Italy.
Okay.
And what that means is I have absolutely no eggs, no flour, no breadcrumbs, no fillers.
So is it gluten-free?
It is gluten-free. My eggplant parmigiana is gluten-free. And the beauty of this, you see what we have, just beautiful slices of fresh eggplant sauteed in, of course, extra virgin olive oil. And then the only tomato that I use, they make a little mess over there.
Well, I was about to tip my plate. I wanted to put it down so I could get a real good, I want a hearty forkful.
Look at this beautiful tomato, Dan, the San Marzano tomato.
Wow.
We call this in Italy the sauce tomato. It's the only tomato we use for our sauce.
Oh my gosh, that is the best eggplant ever.
Ever.
Wow.
3 ingredients,
and
eggplant, San Marzano tomatoes, and Parmigiano Reggiano. No
San Marzano.
No flour, no eggs. When you go to an Italian
just try
restaurant,
this out. Yeah.
What happens? You go dig into
a lot of money.
You pay a lot of money. It's not as good as my food. And then you dig into your eggplant and you scrape off all the breadcrumbs. You say, oh my gosh, what's all that bread? None of that in my eggplant parm.
Your eggplant parm rocks, lady. It is so good.
That's what I like to hear.
Oh my gosh.
It rocks.
It does.
And it's good for you.
Yes.
It's delicious. So the San Marzano tomato is very low in acidity. That's what gives my tomato sauce that wonderful sweetness. It has a very thin skin, has practically no seeds, so it's a sweet, perfect tomato for your tomato sauce. You are really enjoying it.
I'm loving it.
You're my new poster boy for my right here. For my eggplant and my cheese lasagna. You could be the poster boy for both.
Okay, and I think you need a poster girl. Come on.
That's right.
Wow. This is so good.
You know what?
You had me at that San Marzano tomatoes
Thank
because when
you.
I make my Sunday sauce, that is the only kind of tomato I will use
Yeah.
for the exact reasons that
And
you were
it
describing.
makes such a difference in your sauce. You don't get the acidity. You don't get any bitterness.
Huge
Because
Okay,
it's such-
time out, ladies. I need to give an
Uh-oh.
announcement. This
Okay.
is very important. We started with 1,200. Eggplant is last call.
Oh my
If you
gosh.
want the cheese, 150 to go around.
That's delicious.
And in the combo, 200. That's not a lot. These are going really fast. Oh my gosh.
And
Yeah,
it's
Sharon, we got to
perfect.
chow down.
I know. You know what? The balance. I'll just say the
Mm.
balance of ingredients on
Oh,
this
thank
is
you.
beautiful, and I think that's the hardest thing
The
with
balance.
Italian cuisine is getting the balance of ingredients right, where it's not
Exactly.
loaded with breadcrumbs.
Nope.
We're
No
too
bread
heavy
crumbs.
on the sauce.
Yeah.
It's perfect. And I'm
Nice,
stealing the
perfect.
plate.
Well, you
and
know,
take it with me.
I went to an Italian college, and our cafeteria was not this good. I went to What's the Matter You?
Yeah, I
You
knew.
knew that.
I
You
knew.
it was coming, and I still.
And I loved it.
Thank you. This, look at that. I mean, look at the way you just pile it on there. You just know how to prepare some, well, whether you're going to go with the eggplant or the cheese lasagna, you can't miss. You might want to try the combo, one of each.
Perfect.
But
One
you
of
get
each.
2.5 pounds of trays. And do you mind if our viewers, when they serve this, just take the credit for it?
Absolutely.
They don't have
They
to
can-
tell
I
them that
did
you
all the
made it.
work. They can take the credit. That's
She
fine
does
with
the
me.
work, you take the credit. This is awesome. And by
6
the way,
beautiful pieces for each casserole.
congratulations for being on QVC.
Thank you. I'm
Can-
so thrilled to be here.
Can I
Thank you.
get this on your website or anywhere else?
You can only get this on QVC.
You did it just for us.
That's
We
it.
like
I
that.
did it just for
So
you.
tell me again about the ingredients in both. Let's start with the eggplant because that's just about gone.
Okay, with the eggplant, we have just the sliced, fresh eggplant that is sauteed in extra virgin olive oil. That's it. Then you have a layer of no breadcrumbs, no egg, no flour. Then you have a layer of my classic tomato sauce made only with San Marzano tomatoes, the sweet sauce tomato imported from Italy, not even grown in this country. So I buy them
Wow.
imported from Italy.
I just
and
like
then,
hearing her say the names of these tomatoes and cheeses.
as
Yes.
often as you'd like.
Okay. And
And
now
then
we're going.
The
Okay.
king of all cheeses, Parmigiano Reggiano.
I
Those are
love
the
that.
only ingredients in my
You could
eggplant.
just say that over and over. Parmigiano.
Reggiano.
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 All right.
Good,
Thank you.
very good.
So there's no preservatives?
Absolutely no preservatives in
Nice.
my cheese lasagna or my eggplant parm.
Okay.
All natural.
And the eggplant parm, you said is gluten-free?
Gluten-free, no
All right.
breadcrumbs, no flour, no egg wash.
Now, it just sold out? Everything? It's gone. You're going to have to come back. Thank
I'll make
you.
more. I promise.
Hey.
I'll make you more.
Buongiorno, or whatever we
Buon
say.
appetito.
Bon
And
appetito.
we say salute.
I can always go for that. All right, that's sold out. Congratulations,
Thank
Lisa.
you.
More ahead. Oh, you know who's coming here?